Okay, chapter 3. We've literally just begun chapter 3. It has begins a new story for us here. Chapter 3, meet Arnon at Mallow Warren. A tile will flood in 150 days because the Gorgons are drowning the world. Old Wyke up here is a recruit opportunity, but it's kind of far. We do have a scout of this area, the Fernmaster Spruces. How close is that? Oh god, the party's split. The party's split. Am I okay with it? I might be okay with the party being split. What's this? They may ambush groups of 2 or fewer heroes, patrol to take out the source of the infestation. And that's Arnon at Mallow Warren. So I could have my Lindabrand crew of Silly, Kyle, and Kimaru Rebeke take a path long around here to try and get to scout the Hogisman Wild. This isn't a corrupted tile at all, so I don't have to worry about there being higher difficulty over there. The tile is flooded, however, so it provides no resources, but it does slow down travel. Oh, more tiles of... Oh, wait. Oh, so that's just going to cut me off from my own positions and take away a bunch of my resources? Oh, that's actually really rough. Yeah, I think I commit to the previous plan then. Unfortunately, we've got 2 warriors and a hunter in this party, and then 2 hunters and a mystic. Wait, no, you're another warrior, are you? Yeah, 2 hunters and mystic. You can walk in flooded tiles? I can walk in them, but it's going to take me longer, so I do want to try and limit how many of them flood as quickly as I can, or as much as I can. 150 days, there's another flood. And I've seen one of those timers go down to 0, and it sucked. God, what are the minion strengths be here, though? Because if they're high enough, I might not be able to, even able to do this. Kimaru and Kyle are good, but I don't know if they can take out a whole party by themselves. Maybe if David was in a different group. Let's get the tile up here. Okay, let's scout here. Don't have 3 hunters to go scout that area? No. They're all pretty far away, relatively equal, save David Thornleaf. Yeah, I can choose who to send from here, and the fact that, you know, there's relatively equal distance from both of these in order to get to the Hogisman Wild, which is effectively what you're mentioning, Belly, in there, joining in San Arcanery. Can't go through here because that's the sea. But the idea there would be, you know, both of them effective, you know, whoever is going up joins here and then comes up for the rest of the march. And then 3 more come down to Quiet Roost Stream to patrol there. Recruit another mystic, bounce the parties. Yeah, that is a consideration I think I'm gonna have to start making now that we're in chapter 3. I've got to think about getting a second company kind of live. Right? Getting a second company alive would give me the ability to split these up a lot more commonly and a lot more effectively. And yeah, that might include another Mystic. Mystic is pretty powerful. Alright, I think I will do the split plan. Hogisman is going to be explored by... Let's go with... Kimaru... One of the soldiers, but not the one that takes the longest to get there, Eloise. That's already like a high tier team, so Kimaru, Eloise, and Patricia seems reasonable. Leaving Kyle, Silly, and David for the other party. That's kind of classic. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, pause that. Immediately committing that action without sending up another action is not what we want. 35 days travel time. Everyone's going to move around the map. So this is also a patrol of you three. Maybe I should have just set that to patrol. It would have taken them there anyway. Hoggersman Wild has been revealed. There's a lurking Gorgon seed of strength 5? That means 5 minions from their deck. The Gorgon deck is pretty aggressive at this point, isn't it? Oh, it got downgraded. So they now have... Let me show the card view. Oh, no, wait, it didn't get downgraded. Wait, it got downgraded slightly. So the Geists have extra health, Rose Corrupt Prods, there's True Gorgons, Rages extra damage, Double Rogue, Geist, and Bogmore. But this is Kimaru, Eloise, and Patricia. Patricia's new, though. Kimaru's also ranged. Eloise is short. So what? Like, it's gonna be like an Overwatch party moving backwards? That could be rough. Like, constantly just baiting the enemies to come just close enough to take a hit and then move back. I mean, Eloise does have a lot of armor. Actually, though? The rain hasn't let up much through the spring. The earth is soggy and stinking like a corpse. Hills have sunk, and dead mice float in flooded fields. People are moving towards the mountains. Going by Arnon's map, we're nearly there. This won't be our last fight. Now that we have to find out whether we two been... now's when we find out whether we've been too trusting. I heard it said, my gosh, to cut a noose is to gain a dangerous friend. If Arnon's people are as desperate as we are, love, this whole world is near its limit. Any chance may be the only chance. I can't. How would a corrupted rager sound? Saying scroll? Doesn't seem like it has the vocal cords for that. Double Bogmore, triple Raccoon, single Gorgon, double Rogue, single Geist. I did not think that we were getting double Bogmores and triple Raccoons. I don't know if I would have done this. If I knew that. Alright. So you can already see a Geist from here. Eloise, you are going to have to take an advanced position of some kind. Map's relatively large. Kimau, you want to set up an ambush of some kind, ideally. Easy target right there. Two very cursed chat messages to be in this specific order. Advice Colon says, "You're fine." I want you to see the death mechanic. It's really neat. You're fine. I mean, you will die, but you're fine. Uh-oh. Patricia, you are in range for a shoot with your Rudy Tooty point and shooty, right? Takes an 80 on the hit. Man, you could poison that. Take a shot. Patricia, what are your other buffs? Silk Step Archery, after a ranged attack against any friendly units. Geist doesn't have a ranged attack, does it? Who? Wait, it's... I need to deselect the action somehow to be able to actually look at Geist's attacks. Yeah, none of those have range. Poison's a new mechanic we haven't seen before yet? Right, yeah, we haven't. And your movement range is, God, just large enough. Actually, just small enough to not be able to get to me. Yeah, you know what? Eloise, you go there. You'll set up Sentinel. Kimaru, you set up ambush, poison, and shoot the Geist. 68 to hit. It manages to. Deals 8 damage. The Geist moves forward and dies if it does. Yep. Bogmore and 2 more Roe have been revealed. So the Bogmore does have a ranged attack. Man. How far can you move, Bogmore? To this tile as far as possible. And then the Roe can move further. But the Roe I can easily defeat, so I only really care about the Bogmore's movement. It's just, it's also got the ranged attack. So, Patricia, what do you say about ranged attacks with your archery? Whenever a ranged attack lands against her or her adjacent allies. So what I think I want to do here is Eloise moves up. Uh-oh. Okay, that might have been too much. Set up Sentinel. Patricia, you'll wall with Eloise, boosting both of you. Do I want you to apply a weapon and then shoot someone? Your stats for shooting people are really bad right now, save like attacking someone who's probably going to die anyway of their own volition on that turn. Move 1 space over and set up another ambush with you, because that's just what you do, Kimaru. Man. It only really matters if I kill the target, so I think I will apply the poison and then attack you. It'll take true damage at the start of its round. Hopefully it takes more than 1. No, it just takes 1. Okay. Oops. There's your ranged attack. Patricia, attack back. Missed it. There's your ranged attack. Patricia, attack back. Got him. That's exactly what we didn't want to have happen. We're attacking first. That's another ranged attack. Patricia, attack back. Missed. Her accuracy is going to be really important given that. Eloise advances and takes the strike against them. They have an armor shred on their response. That ranged attack manages to get through though. Is ammo limited? No. Well, I mean, ammo isn't limited. It's just some actions say, you know, like poison. You can use it twice per fight. Okay. Man, I would love to be able to take 2 shots right now. Eloise, what can you do when you get in amongst everyone? Guardian Wolf Call. I mean, nothing really? Kimaru can easily... Well, Patricia can easily kill the Roe. Although the raccoons are actually a little bit more dangerous. Eloise having all of her stuff shredded is rough. You think the strategy of last turn will be good again? Moving Eloise back and just going Guardian also? I could see it. It might be moving everyone another space back because the Bogmore has 4 range on its tongue, right? So if I move 1, 2, 3, 4. If I move 1 extra space back, Bogmore won't even be able to target us with its ranged attacks, which means it'll have to go down the line here. Big problem now is the Gorgon. Its movement's pretty low though, so should be fine against that. And then Eloise back here. Got Sentinel, another ambush set up for the same alley. Nice. Ranged attack. Patricia. Got him. Gorgon. That's a ranged attack. But, oh, stopped your movement and shred your stuff. Unfortunately, you did also pin my back line, but then they responded with another 5 damage against you. 1 damage against Eloise as well as an armor shred. Unfortunately, Eloise out of position, gets hit by that Noxious Tongue, misses it. Nice. So Kimaru, you are pinned. You're not going to be able to move this turn, which is fine, because you really just kill that Gorgon 100% of the time here, I think. Okay, Eloise can take the advance and go for that Bogmaw. Eloise, what's your movement again? Gorgon Corrupted Land. You've got Wolf Call passive, but is that active right now? Oh, definitely not. We can see the limitation. Well, that's the limitation of movement that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you can attack adjacent, so you'll be able to get that Raccoon. You'd have to end in Corrupted Land, but I mean, you're mainly going to have to end in Corrupted Land this turn anyway. Patricia, you take this shot. 85 for that kill. 4 more dies. Leave this space untouched. What? Oh, is it harder to move through Gorgon Land? Why is my movement so much better going backwards than forwards? Is it difficult terrain? I mean, I guess I just put myself in cover and then pop Sentinel then. Corrupted Land takes more movement. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, nice try. Nice try times 2. God, do I attack the scenery? Get rid of the stump so I can actually target Bogmaw? I think so. Do that and then Sentinel. Kimaru, you will... I mean, set up ambush close enough. No. Man, you're still around a corner, so that shot's not good. It's a better position. That's walling for the Corrupted Land's sake. Protects against a range attack a little better. I may even just want to move forward and then try and take out the Raccoon. Yeah. One less enemy on the field. If this moves and gets ambushed, we don't even take any damage this turn. Search. Alarm? What? That sounds illegal. That sounds like an illegal maneuver. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to report you for crimes. Okay. Did you give yourself a Gorgon Land below yourself? Nope. Just below Eloise. To be expected, honestly, though. Let's see if I can... Yeah, it took cover. Patricia? Oh, Kimaru is also an archer, apparently responded on that one as well. Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I apologize. I didn't change the category, did I? Wildermyth. My bad. Broach of Power. Bonus damage 0.7? Patricia? Bonus damage. I mean, Kyle wants that as well, but it's Patricia and Kyle. You can gear people up from across the map? Yeah, apparently. I like that. Like, you wouldn't... although I have seen situations where only one person is available to even pick up an item. Usually story situations, though. This could be Patricia or it could be Kyle's. I'm gonna give it to Kyle right now, just because Patricia was in this battle and Kyle's in the next one. Well, that part about the Gorgons was true. Now to see about the rest of it. You're not hurt, are you? Arnon emerges rather suddenly from a damp shadow, standing before a root-framed tunnel.
So you made it.
You doubted we would? The old deepest leads them into the dark. The earth walls are slimy and black. Streams of water slosh on either side of a hastily heaped gravel path. Clods plop from the ceiling. Support beams have been clearly rushed into place.
They don't take any offward tunnel. They've been falling in.
Deeper in, earth walls give way to granite.
The Warren rots.
The flowing water follows carven channels away from the main tunnel to some dark end. When will you abandon this place?
No, we can't. Do you want breakfast?
It's mid-afternoon.
But we're not changing to the sun cycle. We have breakfast whenever.
I love the concerned shock on Kimaru's face here. Arnon shows the way inside a marked passage. A weird smell beckons them through to the other side.
Here they are, dear. The Badger and Ranger. And more to follow.
Ah, did you offer them the grum?
Sure I did. No one wants lukewarm, chewy old grum, I keep saying.
Some kind of home, isn't it? Is this what you imagined?
Oh, adventurers. This is some drunk, I know.
Yes, I'm Velda. It was said I was born of a basin in a dried caldera to spirits of the salt and rock.
Does get said a lot, actually. But not actually true.
Right, well, technically it's false.
You two are married to one another?
We're mostly married.
In times of strife, it's nice.
And that's great. But it's time to get serious.
This ranger's tracking truth, I see. You came because you must defeat the Gorgons, is that right?
You were told. You were told. You knew how.
I know what the Gorgons did. Their leader. I learned of him. Ulstryx.
Arnon tucks into a bowl of beige mush. Looks like shroomy gruel with some kind of green gold dressing.
Ulstryx.
We know that name well enough.
Yes, Ulstryx raised a great number of his brethren. And they went to the valley of god-beast Moatona. And that great god-beast, they made pewter.
Velda gazes on her audience of three from beneath the massive horns adorning her face. A scowl twists her already crooked features. Arnon finishes his meal, pulls at his beard, and wipes on his cowl. Cowl. Who?
Moatana.
Moatona is an ancient one, a keeper of balance.
The unassailable balance of Moatona keeps all opposing forces of this world in harmony. And because Moatona is dead, that throws off the weather?
And the seas, and the peaks. All will turn into a big blue Gorgon soup.
Us, the carrots and beans.
And you, the onions.
So that's why Ulstryx needed his army. To slay a god. And the spear. What role has that played in his Gorgon crusade?
What matters is this. Moatona cannot die. She's petrified. The reason I've called you here is because I've been hoarding a certain restorative spirit, distilled from the roots of the extinct bullflax flower. I call it root beer.
Just bemused face on everyone except for Eloise. A medicine?
My root beer should be able to restore this great Moatona, if you can get it to her.
My brewing goddess Velda.
Well, assuming that's all true, why us? Don't you have your own lackeys?
Deep down, some of it is. We're afraid. So our people are made frail.
Water's the worst doom.
The Gorgon leader is strong and fearless. So too are his hordes.
We are too old. Slow. I'm scared to die.
The Gorgons aren't gonna let us do this thing, are they? And do we know where to go? Are we sure reviving this god beast will fix everything?
The badger grows quite arsky. but I'll answer all of your questions.
Over breakfast. I'm still hungry.
It's salty warm!
Velda is true to her word, and as Armin serves up bowls of grum, she draws a serviceable map upon a wall in pale chalk. And the food is surprisingly good. Lastly, Velda hands over her healing ale, a single sealed earthenware bottle. Soon they're on their way again. They carry the hope of all the land and its creatures in one fragile bottle. Kilometers! Your enemies improve their strategies after each fight. Now when raccoons spawn, raccoons too spawn. Oh no. I mean, that's fine. We got better at countering ranged stuff over that period of time. Not going to be able to do anything to that tile. I mean, I guess I could get Yol to go up there and try and recruit someone. Excuse me, from Still in Meadows. It's quiet stream. You're still on the patrol. The patrol is 17 days. That's like, this is going to take us like 50. Silent Top has confront Ulstryx. We must restore Mortana and defeat Ulstryx at the Quenborn altar. Where's Mortana? Oh, you need to do both of those at the Quenborn altar. Ulstryx is going to be near it. Makes sense to me. Excellent. I don't really care if they regroup here. Well, they could regroup here and then move their way back up that way. Like loop back around. Scout to reveal anything on those tiles. Side chop. There's a mountain range in between the two as well. A mountain pass with the pass built there. So what's our access around here going to be like? Have to build a mountain pass there. I don't know. Maybe I do want my Mellow Warrens just to come down here and then to start clearing up this way. But then I don't get to Old White for ages. It feels like any recruit opportunity is something I should do. Let's get that group to travel to Oldwyke. Is that not it? All of them travel to Oldwyke. I press play, but they don't move. Oh, there's no path to Oldwyke because, oh, right, because I haven't got a river here and I haven't got a mountain range here. So I'd actually need to scout this first. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Cheers, 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 cheers. Okay. Yeah, unable to identify action subject. That makes sense. You'll travel group to the scouted area. No, you're not going to be able to do that just yet. Kimano and Eloise are now lovers. Wow, they waited until after marriage. And Kimano and Patricia have started a rivalry. Send him.
Deep Wales has been cleared of infestation.
And then I guess I'll just scout up. That's fine. Scout with the remainders. One scout complete. Leaping Top has been revealed. Oh, lurking strength of 6 Gorgons here. Like, I can patrol to uninfest it, but I can fight a 5. I fought a 5 previously. Have you had any retirements or deaths? None. None yet. Yeah, let's set them for the patrol. Master Spruce has been revealed. Again, we have the same situation over here, so let's just set this for a patrol also. Let those resolve. The tile is going to flood into 30 days here. I don't think I can really prevent those. Assault Durnwell Stell. I mean, I do want to take out the... Wait, if I assault Durnwell Stell, am I assaulting the Lurking Gorgons? Is that both of those are the same? It's both the same? Okay. I mean, guess it's time to do it then. Let's go.
Wintertide. Winter colors the moth rose, and I'm headed down the mountain. You can stay if you want.
Lilia! Wait.
Lilia Runebrew. Had to bother you again, I guess.
Who?
Hey, that's my poetical friend, isn't it? Kyle?
Still looking for fresh foxgloves, I'm sorry to say. Had some, but they got used.
Ah, look at you, all adventure worn.
Sure, I guess. Hey, we're headed here for the cleanup. The wild things. Heard they were down under the Durnwell Stell in the valley?
We've
We've heard the same things. People in the lowlands are getting driven out.
Yes, well, Kyle, you remember my husband?
Husband? Now is it?
The home smells like 6 kinds of sage.
Lily asked for my hand, if you'd believe that.
I'm just gonna give him a different voice.
Why wouldn't he believe it?
Well,
You and Rabond get along well. Both of you are stoic as rocks sometimes, but people seem to do what you want, especially me.
You're the apothecary? Kyle talks about you a lot.
It runs in my family, you could say. Medicines for illness, treatments for pain, shrining unctions and oils for other needs and uses, plus, you know, general stuff, herbs and herbal things.
she has the healing skill, just not the mixtures.
You'll boast about it, see?
And all I'm saying is it's worse than landslides nowadays. You two sound like gulls, moaning over an ancient argument.
No, it's... We lost his sister to a landslide this time last year. It was just foraging down the hill and the wind was really high. Rainy fall, you know.
Well, our weather's been different this year. So far.
It's not about my sister. It's not about my sister. The low villagers need healing hands, supplies, but the crazed beasts run rampant. It's just getting worse and we're not capable of fighting them off. All I'm saying is if they can, folks will climb up to us, and we need to be stocked and ready. So you'll sit on your stone and help whatever frogs leap out of the pot?
Exactly. Well said. What good healer asks the wounded to drag their gnawed-on bodies to her door? I've got to go down there and help them.
Oh, David's voice was Australian, was it? Yeah.
Carl, I'm seeing a couple of ways we could go. We've got to do a little extra recon, I guess. Silly, you know these people too.
It'll just be a little bit.
I'm not so sure what magical power you think you wield that'll keep you safe. You're softer than me, dear, and I wouldn't like my chances. I need you too.
How long do we have to listen to this?
Look, don't sweep each other out trying to reach the dust beneath your partner's feet.
Well, it's
not really your business either way. It's just, we've come to bury those poor mad beasts, and we will. We'll make the lowlands safe. Thought you said he was a hunter.
Kyle's a hunter, yeah, a dangerous quarry.
I mean, we'll support you, but we're not militia trained. Aside from water and bandaging, we...
Rabern, stop. They're willing to do what's needed, no matter what it might cost them. We should follow their example.
No, you're not listening, Lilia. Fighting's my craft. Let me and my companions handle it. I'm just saying a risk should be worthwhile. You need strength to swing an axe. I've found my reasons to face death. Until you do, you'll always be weak.
Kyle is more of a leader. I'm gonna go with this. I'm fine with like saving y'all up here. I'm not gonna throw you into the thrill of battle. You're not a seasoned adventurer like the rest of our party.
You think I'm a reckless fool too, then?
Yeah, kind of. But the way people talk about you, that's kind of what they find charming, right?
Lilia, you're brave. So brave. And so brilliant. And look, if I didn't love you so much, I wouldn't be so set on holding you out of this.
I don't know. I feel like I made a bad decision now.
It's fine, dear. Well, the thing now is to give you all the aid we can, right? Kyle, Silly, let's figure out what you need.
The apothecary and her husband provide Kyle and Celia with tonics and recipes to repeat them, along with other spare supplies. For Kyle in particular, the medicine he learns of that day will have lasting effects, keeping his body fit and his mind sound. After the coming battle, Lilia and Rabon Runebrew will bring relief to the Valley people.
They were inseparable friends. Glad they made it so far.
You seem glad, love.
Yeah, you just wonder. You just hope that they'll get it right.
Plus 17 tenacity to Kyle right there. 1 ingot, 2 fabrics. All heroes get +1 armor and warding here. 2 raccoons, 2 rogue, Geist, and a Bogmore, and a Rager. Well, I mean, they're not going to approach us before we approach them. Do I have a clear tilt that I want going into the next area? Maybe. So, Thornleaf, you'll stand there. Silly, you'll stand there. And Kyle, you honestly don't really care where you stand as long as you Silk Step. We'll wait and sleep. Pop that. Oh! I'm not seeing a close the door immediately again and scream button. Flare, basic infusion, amplify the radiance of this light to excruciating levels, blinding nearby enemies. That actually might be my best play right now. Try and blind all 3 of these with a furnace. David actually kind of wants to stand there and Guardian as well. Move. Engage the Geist. Wait, I can't Guardian after that? Oh no, I can. I can. End your turn, wait for an enemy to come within range, hit up to 1 enemy with a melee attack, but you also have, David, just riposte. You'll counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. You have a giant amount of armor. They will try and shred it. Actually, I should try and look at someone else to be able to look at their attacks. That doesn't shred. The Maul would shred. That's as a swift action as well. Rough. It's a 2 shred. Tries to set up for a claw that may then be able to go through. Silly standing next for a walling would be nice. Oh, wait. Interviews is going to end your turn? Excuse me? Silly? Why is interviews taking an action right now? Oh, I used a swift action to the door. No. Kyle should have done. No, Kyle. No. But that's not good. Yeah, Silly opened the door, so that was a quick action. Alright, well, I guess I'll interfuse for the furnace there. Take the furnace over for the flare. Oh, they all got blinded. Oh, actually, this is... Wow, that counted as an attack? 16 damage, kills the Bogmore instantly. Good work, Kyle. Immediately goes back into the Grey Plane. Set up Guardian on David. I want to see how this works. Two Raccoons and a Rager came out. Also another row. Starting to trash some stuff. David attacks and gets attacked. Attacks back. Gets attacked again. Gets attacked again. Attacks back. 7 kills the row. I feel like that did what I wanted it to do. I feel like that done did it. Poor Kyle got spotted. Yeah, exactly. Bit annoying. The raccoons are going to start to be a problem when they get closer. But I do want them to get closer and take out the Geist before I worry about that. That's your engaged target, isn't it? Actually, what are the raccoons? 2 to 4, 1 shred at 6 range? 2 to 4. I can deal with that. Silly, you could try and blind everyone again. You haven't really got that much in the way of targets for interfuse at the moment. Oh, Splinter Blast on that wood chair would be great. And I have access as long as I move 1 tile over. Wow. Chair. And then that Splinter Blast, like literally on itself. That was really good. I mean, like, Kyle's not in a great position. David, attack the Geist from the front, and then Kyle, you go to the other side and just kill, get back in the Grey Plane. It's fine. We dodge, so we get the riposte. The row is spontaneously on fire. Yeah, that's some armor shred, that's right. 1 armor shredded, but 3 blocked. So, wait a second. What does this do? Repulsed. Counterattack after a successful melee block or dodge. So if the enemy does no damage to me because they only hit my armor and I've completely damage reduced everything they did, that still counts as not blocking if they shred? That's what it appears to have been so far. To me, at least. Armor absorption's not a block. So what is a block and what dictates a block, right? Is there just like a specific like block chance? Like there's dodge chance and block chance? I know there's dodge chance. Yeah, it is. Hit it against opponent accuracy in order to calculate a hit or a miss. Okay. 2 bonuses from your upling, 1 from the sword block, 1 from bonus block. I mean, some of it's got to be from the shield, right? Hopefully. That lantern. Ooh, that lantern. Ooh, baby. Silly, get in there. Interfuse with the lantern. And then the lantern throws its fire through both of the raccoons. Rest in rip to at least one of them. And then rest in rip to the other one because I'm gonna throw a knife at you. Die. Okay, and then David killed the row. I should have moved 2 spaces forwards and killed the row there. Ah, that was all the enemies anyway. Ooh, tier 2 spear. Oh, baby, who cares about spears? Range 2.1, that's damned important to know. A melee strike 2.1. Maybe David Thornleaf. Maybe Thornleaf cares about that, being able to attack from 2 range while standing still, being able to be a bit more aggressive. Avenger is a good weapon for you, though. The swords are also giving you block, which also matters for you. Yeah, Avenger's an artifact and fire also. It'd be the old sword I'd be replacing, but then I can only use 1, right? Kimaru? Take it instead of a skinning knife. Skinning knife does double damage if you're flanking, but this already does twice as much damage as the skinning knife by base. Won't be able to take modifications better. Place the old sword for more range. Well, it's really like, am I going to take it on anyone, or am I just going to salvage it for Heartwood? Because resources are really good, as it turns out. Upgrading bonuses, extra stats you can roll when randomizing a recruit. I do not know, unfortunately. I'd love to be able to tell you. I don't know the depth of the mechanical stuff in this game yet. Looks like it's better than both of Eloise's weapons. Not for Eloise. The Salvager is an artifact. The Noonlich's Chase is a leaf weapon. Both of them have Shred. This does not. It's just not for her. I'm almost leaning to put it on Silly. In Silly's other hand. Just in case Silly wants to go for damage at one point, directly up close and personal, and there's nothing to interfuse with. I actually quite like it there. Isn't the Spirit two-handed weapon? Yeah. Yeah. So it would be swapping the weapons in battle, because swapping weapons is free. I don't have to have them on an on-hand and offhand. Okay, item name for the Star Sting. What did we just go through? We went through Gorgon. You know what? It's Gorgon Spine. Name of the weapon. Yeah, also it did look like I was holding my offhand there, so it's got to be one-handed. Kilometers! Gorgon now have Bartolth in their deck. Can't wait to meet you, bud. You look positively fearsome. Okay, they're still going through those actions, so get them to start securing Durnwell. Work faster? Yeah, work faster, not harder, probably matters more. Oh, but items still matter for everyone. Yeah, do it.